The current quota movement has seen millions of students take to the streets, concerned about their future. Their objectives are clear and their demands are justified. However, the deaths of senior students due to police shootings are deeply distressing. I do not blame the police as the main culprit, as they serve the ruling party, whether it is the Awami League today or the BNP tomorrow. The primary responsibility lies with those who authorized or ordered the police to shoot. The Police Regulations Bengal, PRB, outline when police can use firearms against people. This comprehensive conduct code is often ignored by some members, leading to increased incidents of shootings. Chapter 4, Section 6 of the PRB specifies how and when police can use firearms during riots and disturbances. Additionally, sections of the Criminal Procedure Code of 1898 address these issues. PRB's Section 153 permits firearm use in 3 cases: self-defense or property protection, dispersing unlawful assemblies, and executing certain arrests. Sections 96 to 106 of the Penal Code of 1860 allow police to use firearms to protect life and property only when no other alternative exists, ensuring minimal force necessary. According to the regulations, firing on unlawful assemblies is a last resort. Initially, a magistrate or police leader, if no magistrate is present, must repeatedly ask the crowd to disperse. If this fails, a warning of gunfire should be given without actual shooting. Only if the crowd remains, posing a serious threat to life and property, and no alternatives are available, can shooting be ordered. No police officer may fire on an unlawful assembly without authorization from a magistrate or senior official. The Constitution also does not permit this. Article 31 states that every citizen's right to lawful treatment is inviolable, and no measures can harm life, liberty, body, reputation, or property except under law. Article 32 states no one can be deprived of life and liberty except by law. Furthermore, the use of disproportionate force against students highlights the government's failure to respect democratic principles and human rights. The police's excessive use of tear gas, water cannons, and rubber bullets, along with live ammunition, exemplifies a troubling trend of suppressing dissent through violence. These actions not only violate national laws but also international human rights standards to which Bangladesh is a signatory. The government's stance against the student protesters is indicative of a broader issue of authoritarian governance, where dissent is met with brutality rather than dialogue. By refusing to engage constructively with the protesters, the government undermines the very foundation of democracy, which is built on the right to peaceful assembly and free speech. Instead of addressing the legitimate concerns of the students, the government appears more interested in maintaining its grip on power, often resorting to repressive measures. On the positive side, the student protests have shown remarkable organization, discipline, and resilience. The students' ability to mobilize and articulate their demands in a peaceful and coherent manner underscores their commitment to democratic values. Their movement has brought national and international attention to the issues of injustice and the need for reform within the quota system. The solidarity among the students from different backgrounds and regions highlights a unifying demand for fairness and equality. Moreover, the protests have sparked a broader discussion about governance and accountability in Bangladesh. They have empowered other segments of society to voice their concerns and demand better governance. The courage and determination of the students serve as a powerful reminder that the youth are a crucial force for change, and that their voices cannot be silenced through intimidation. In summary, the police and the ruling party's actions against protesting students are rarely justified, especially if the protests are peaceful. The government should focus on addressing the underlying issues that prompt such protests and engage in meaningful dialogue with the protesters. A democratic government must respect and protect the rights of its citizens, including the right to peaceful assembly and protest. The students' peaceful protests highlight the need for justice, reform, and true democratic engagement, standing in stark contrast to the government's repressive measures.